Hi everyone. Today we will learn about push pop, shift and unshift methods in JavaScript. I haven't created slides for each one of them because these are small methods but yet very powerful, and I have clubbed this to in one slide deck. Okay. It is mostly used in like a collection, mostly in array. That's why I'm covering this topic. Okay. So today's agenda is I will introduce you to these methods, explanation of push method, pop, shift and unshift, some complex examples, and then Q&A. Okay. So why do we need these methods actually? So as any other programming languages in JavaScript, we need to add some elements in an array, like remove some elements in an array. Plus it depends on which direction we are adding and removing, either it is on left side or in the right side. So this comes in handy. There are inbuilt functions of it, and implementing these basic functions, we can implement other complex data structures in the JavaScript, which is like a queue, stack, and like a circular queue and all like this. So having a good foundation of basic things will give more confidence. I am doing it for my personal study, but along with it, if my friends can also listen to this and understand, it will be helpful for them. So let's get started. Okay. So I will start with the push method. Okay. So I know this is very simple, but we need to cover up all the parts of it. That's why. So as you say, the syntax is array dot push elements. We can add more elements. It has one or more elements to the end of an array. This is very important. End of an array, and we will do it with an example here. Let me just add write a code for you now. Let's see. Okay. Inside this array I will create a push push pop shift unshift. Okay. Now what I will be doing is, as you see in these slides, I will be creating a fruits array and will adding more elements to it. Okay, let me just clear a bit. Okay, you can add fruits as per your needs. I'm just adding a few of them. Okay. BNNA. So this is one like array of fruits. Now let me add the new element. Okay, new to fruits dot push. Okay, orange and then mango. So what we are doing here is we are not adding one element, we are adding more than one elements. Okay, that's how it is. So let me just print here fruits. Okay, let me print two more things here. Size, okay, save it and let me run it. Okay. One second. Okay. One second. Push. One second. Let me read it here. Method add specific elements and returns the new length. Okay, so my bad. It returns the new length of an array. Let me add it here also. And okay. and returns the new length of an array. So here we did a mistake here, instead of the new length. Okay, now it modifies the existing array and it just returns. I think this is not needed. Hmm. I forgot, I was using some other method here. Size is different here, length is different. Now it says like earlier fruit was having two length and now it is having a new. Instead I should print this. This will be more better. Hmm. Okay. So guys, I know slightly we have to add and returns the new length of an array. Okay. This is for push element. Now pop removes the last element. Syntax is array.pop. Purpose remove the last element of an array and it returns the element, and it returns also returns the element also. Okay, let me use the same example. Okay, here I will just comment this. Okay, and I will just use let last fruit. Okay, fruits dot pop console dot log last fruit. Okay, it will be mango, as you can see. Okay, you see, like it returns the mango. Okay, so pop removes just the last element and returns the last element. This I think I added in the slide tag, that's why I at the time of creating the slides I forgot to add that. Okay, so now I will go to the next. Shift removes the first element. Like notice like difference between pop and shift. Pop removes the last element, shift removes the first element. Syntax removes the first element of an array, and I think it is also returning element. Okay, okay, now I will comment this. Okay, I will use first fruit. First fruit is equals to fruit dot shift console dot log. Okay, it should be orange, because sorry, it should be apple. As you can see, I have this new one. Let me clear this. Okay, and get it down. So my first fruit will be apple here. Okay, as you can see, apple is coming. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it modifies the length also. It modifies the length. If you see, I print a length here, you will find. Okay. Earlier it was having 4 values, now it will return 3, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, sorry. My bad. Fruits dot length. Yeah. Now it is returning 3, as you can see. Okay. So shift is done. Now unshift adds element to the beginning of an array. We can add more elements. Purpose add one more elements to the beginning of an array. We will use the same array. Let me just copy this. Okay, I will copy this and will add it below so that it is easy to understand. Hmm. Now I will add. Okay. Hmm. What I have written? Add one more beginning of an array and return the new length. length of the array. Okay, I will not do this. Let's see if it runs. It throws an error or not. It doesn't. So push. Now I will what I was saying, I will add unshift. Okay, roots dot unshift. Okay, let me print it here. Console dot log before. hmm. Apple, banana, orange, mango, peach, and one more shall I add grapes. Okay, now I am printing both. So we will see the change. What we are doing is we are adding push here, apple, banana, orange, mango. Then we are adding peach and grapes at the start of an array. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 in all, total 6 length, and last should come. Okay, as you see, before apple, banana, orange, mango, then peach, grapes, this 6 length is come. These methods you might finding it very easy, but it comes in handy when you are trying to solve big data structures and all. That's why we are using it. Now I will explain some complex examples like merging two arrays. I know I have done before, like how we do it, but like some complex example we will be using is merging of two arrays, stack implementation of using push and pop, circular queue with shift. I know this few keywords will be tough for you to understand. We will cover in the next videos, but here I just want to give you the flavor and taste of it. Okay, event queue with unshift also. Let's comment everything and I'll let me start doing okay, the complex scenarios one by one. I'll be little slow and will try to explain each bit of it. Okay, first I will be doing merging of two arrays. Let me create two arrays here. Let array 1 3. Okay, let array 2 uh, 4 5 6. Okay, now we want to merge these two arrays. We can do it like a very different ways. I will be doing it in a little different fashion way. So I will using array dot for each. Okay, each element of an array. This is a for loop. You can find this method syntax here, but I will explain it little later, so bear with me. What I am doing is for each element of an array 2, I'm going to add it into the array 1. Okay, so I'm just adding array 1 dot push. Okay, ele, that's it. Okay, so what we will get a final array, console dot log array 1, and it should be a natural number series. You see 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is how we are doing. I know it might sound little complex to you, but it is a one liner. Trust me, it is a one liner once you get hold of each and every step. Okay, stack implementation using push and pop. What is in stack? I will cover in this next video, but just a small update for it. Stack is a LIFO structure, meaning last in first out, kind of an example like in wedding ceremonies. You have plates piled up one over the above, so the last plate that is added on the above gets comes out. This is one of the real life example like I wanted to tell you, but that's how, like, we push elements in the last and take out the last element itself. Okay, it's kind of so. I have commented here. Let me create a few this data structure for you. Okay, I'll use class stack. Okay, and I will have constructor here. Okay, So this dot items, I am just creating an array here. Okay, I'm using an array, what you say, collection. Now push element, I will create a method. Okay, like push element. So this dot items dot push equals element. This will add the element in the end. Okay, and pop doesn't require anything because it will be always the last element. We have to just put a condition here. Okay, okay, if already our array is blank, there is no point. Okay, so overflow and underflow we used to learn in our elementary classes and all, like whether the array is already empty and it is like already full. So like that. Peak is like returns the so it returns the last element. Okay, peak is, it doesn't do anything, meaning like it doesn't change our what you say, the original array, but it just let us know what is the last element which we added. Okay, likewise we can create more methods like this. Okay, so this is a very small implementation. Okay, I will explain one more time. We created one class, a constructor here, which initializes an empty array. Now we are pushing the element, popping the element, and peak, meaning like that. So let's take this in action. I'll create a object of it. Let's stack. Okay, new. This is initializing a new array for this variable. Now I will push. Okay, push one, push two. Okay, and push three. Console.log. Okay, stack.pop. I will use stack.pop. So first hmm, so first it will push 1 2 3 and then it will 3 2, it will return. Okay, output will be 3 2. Let's see, one second, something is wrong. I Let me save it. Okay, it's coming undefined. Okay, I did some mistake here. Oh, I didn't write the else part in pop. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Now I think it will be complete. Okay. Yeah. As you see, 3 and 2. We can use peak also. Last element is what? So it should return 1. You see the output. This is a very basic and small implementation of stack, yet by the word of the term like stack we gets overwhelmed. It is not the case. Okay, now circular queue is a kind of a data structure where first of all queue is a FIFO structure, like first in first out, which like, and the circular part is when your head and the tail merges into one, meaning kind of a circle. So I will be sure like creating a circular queue with the help of shift method. Okay, let me comment this code for you guys. Okay, and create a circular queue. Okay, Let me create a class. Okay, this is a class constructor we created. Okay, inside this constructor we will add a few things. Okay, like this queue is equals to new array. There are different ways to initialize an array. Since its size will be matter here, so I will be adding it here and I will be making it as a parameterized constructor. Okay, so hmm. This is the initialization part. Okay, and tail -1 I am putting because at this moment it doesn't have anything. So this is the structure of a queue. We are initializing an array. The size we are initializing, the length is 0, head is pointing to the head and tail are the pointers here, which points tail -1 meaning at this moment it has nothing. Okay, tail has nothing here. Now what we will do is we will enqueue. We will create a method which will like add values at the end of an uh, queue. Okay, so the FIFO structure meaning first in first out, meaning you add the elements at the end, but the comes out value will be from the starting. A real life example will be like if you are standing in a line for collecting what you say paying your electricity bill. The first person came will comes out first, and the last person who comes goes inside will be in the last of the row. This is one of the example. Okay, so let me create an enqueue method. Enqueue. Okay, like creating this methods we have to add some kind of conditions here. What if you're already जो queue है, that queue is already like overflow or underflow, those checks we will have to add. So I am just checking if already like the size is full, so we will not add more. Okay, so this is the place where if we are trying to add more element and if size is already crossed, we will not add. If this is not the case, then we will add it. Okay, I let me write the logic here. What I'm doing is I'm moving the tail pointer by 1 and I'm doing a modulus with the size. So modulus means the remainder here. Meaning if you have 10 elements and your tail is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So since these values are less than 10, it will always return you this value. The moment it crosses like more than 10 or it becomes 9, where like which is the last element, 9 plus 1 10, then tail becomes 0, which is equal to header, like our queue already. So the logic lies here, as you can see. Will have to write few more lines of code, but this is the main line. Then we will do this dot queue. Okay, uh, back this dot element. Okay, this dot tail, sorry, equals element, because we have to add this element at this location also, right? So this dot length. Okay, sorry, length plus plus. Now it will be like this. Okay, so tail we have updated to 1, and in this tail we are adding this element and we are increasing the length. Okay. Now we will add a dequeue, meaning like removal. Dequeue, and since it doesn't require any parameter, we will have to put some conditions. Okay, if this dot length already is less than equals to 0. Okay, so we will have to display like console.log. Okay, and here queue is empty. Okay, now return. Okay, now let is equals to this dot queue, this dot head. Dq is this element, we are just taking out the element, and this dot q, okay, equals this dot I'm just thinking in my mind solution of it. One second. Undefined is a reserved keyword. One second. This dot head. Just let me complete. I will just explain. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So DQ. I am checking the length. If it is already less, queue is empty. Now I am checking this queue dot this dot head here. Okay. So here this dot head will give me the first element, and in this dot queue, this dot head, I am making it as undefined. Okay, and then I will okay, because that value in that we have removed already. Okay, now this dot head I'm just calculating the same logic. If it is like less than equals size, meaning like modulus operator, and returning. Now let's see how much it is working. Okay, let me create the circular queue and add. Okay, okay, let me just write here, let circular queue equals to new. The name should be same. Okay, now what I will do is since it is already empty, I will start adding a few things. One, okay, huh, so 1, 2 and 3 I added in my circular queue, three values. Okay, now I will do a dq here. Okay. Hmm. So it will return me 1 here. It will return 2. Now let's run this, save it, clear. Okay, so it is returning me undefined and 3. Why? Okay, let me see. Okay, my bad. So when I was creating it, I didn't enter anything here. So let me add 3 here now. Okay, save it again, clear output. Now it is returning 1 2. Let me remove one more. Okay, so it will return what, 1 2 3. Now if I do one more, so it should like a log a kind of a message here. Okay, queue is empty, and yeah, queue is empty and it is undefined. Okay, that's it. So thanks guys for this circular queue. Event queue uh, with I will check. Okay, on this event queue. Okay, let's create an event queue here. I will explain, try to explain first what I am trying to do. Okay, uh, and then we can go ahead and do it. Okay, so you guys must be asking like, I will use circular queue with shift. uh, yeah. In this I didn't use Hmm. Instead of this, I did what is I enqueued, created a method here, enqueue. Okay. Hmm. One second. Shift. Ha. Okay. So with the shift, I use the DQ method, kind of a thing. Okay. So we could have used the shift here method instead of writing so many lines, but it looks like I want to have more control here. Sometimes that's why I have written. So I have not used shift. Event queue I will be using unshift. Okay. So it will be easy for you. So I will tell you what I will be doing. So in this event queue, I'll create a queue of an array and I will add some events to it, and then like I will be removing the elements, process events, something like that. Okay. So let me just comment everything and we'll create a fresh slate for us. Okay. Let me create the other. Okay. Okay. I'll create a class. I'll create a constructor here. Okay. This will be a simple example. So this is a constructor I have created. Okay. With a m10 empty array. Now add event. Okay. Once this is added, so just dot queue. Since we are not keeping any track of it, okay, so unshift. Okay, one second, unshift. Add elements to the beginning. So we are adding the elements to the beginning of an event queue. Okay, that's how like I am using it now. Now process events. Okay, I will create this method. Okay, and it doesn't require any parameter. Okay. Start queue the length. Okay. So I'm checking the if the length is there. Let event is equals to this dot queue dot pop. Okay. It is removing. Okay. Processing from oldest to the newest. Okay. Oldest newest. Okay. Now this looks good. Okay, and we will do some object method. Okay. Let me add here one, two, three, four. Okay, so four events I have added. Now process events. Event process events is uh, doesn't require anything. Okay, so adding event, processing event, it will tell me which event it will process. Since we are event queue adding it here, so we are unshifting it 1 to 3, so it will event 1 will come. Okay, let's see. Let me save. So process events, events 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just doing a while loop, so it is doing again and again, pop 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 pop, that's all. Okay, so that was all for this video. I hope you got the gist of push, pop, shift and unshift. In between I try to explain an array, few concepts like of stack, queue, circular queue and a class. So more we will be covering in the subsequent videos. Thank you guys for this video, and that's all for me. Thank you.